Super sexy Super Bowl 57 matchup between the Chiefs and the Eagles. Philadelphia coming in as a 2-point favorite, a total of 49.5 points. Before we get into my best bets, guys, do me a favor. There's a like button right down there. There's a subscribe button right down there. Give each of them a smash. Okay, so let's start with my best bet for this game. It's on that total of 49.5. Boom! I absolutely love the over in this one. So you dig into the numbers here, guys. We got a lot of ammo to support a very high-scoring game. You take a look at those Kansas City Chiefs this season outside of Kansas City, involved in a lot of very high-scoring games. They average a league-high 32.8 points per game, while allowing 23.8 went away from Kansas City. You take out your calculator, adds up to an average combined score of 56.6. That's a full 7 points higher than the total set for this game. The Eagles, by the way, second in points per game, went away from home at 29.4. They also averaged more yards per play when they were outside of Philadelphia this season. So what I like about these two offenses, very clutch in a number of key areas, each ranking in the top 4 in third down conversion percentage and red zone touchdown conversion percentage. Also, both great on fourth down. Each of these teams goes for it on fourth down quite a bit. Each of the top 4 in fourth down conversion percentage. And guess what? Number 1 and number 2 in passing plays of 20-plus yards. They will be zipping up and down that fast track in Arizona. Each defense will have their hands full. Absolutely love the over on that 49.5. My spread bet for the game, give me the favorite Eagles coming in at -2 here. So from top to bottom, the Eagles are the better team. Is that even really a debate when you compare the two defenses? Especially now, there's going to be a lot of criticism for the Eagles in the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl. People saying, they haven't really beat anyone. They played an easy schedule. Guess what? It's true. They have had a cupcake schedule, the second easiest strength of schedule, according to Pro Football Focus. But let's not pretend like the Chiefs were playing contenders every single week. They had the 9th easiest strength of schedule this season. So let's take that narrative, brush it to the side, especially when you consider that the Eagles absolutely laid the smackdown on that easy competition all season. So you take a look at each offense. They average an identical 28.7 points per game, but things aren't very close on the defensive side of the ball, with Philly easily having the edge in yards per play and points allowed, and an opponent red zone touchdown conversion percentage where the Kansas City defense ranks 30th. And I think that could be a big difference in a tight game like this, especially when you consider the Eagles offense one of the best in the red zone in the NFL. And there's something else I don't like about this Kansas City Chiefs team. They often put themselves in a position to lose. They very easily could have lost that game against the Jaguars, had a few bounces gone against them. They very easily could have lost in the AFC title game, had a couple of bounces not gone their way, had a couple of referee calls not gone their way. Of course, we all remember what happened in the AFC title game last year, during the Patrick Mahomes era. This team has found themselves in a hole quite a few times in playoff games, and they need to rely on Mahomes to come in and save the day. Like, let's not forget, halfway through the fourth quarter in their Super Bowl win versus the 49ers, they were down by 10 points, and they were way too over-dependent. They are way too over-dependent on the heroics of Patrick Mahomes, and I think that is way too much to ask in a game like this versus a team with a much better defense who is their equal offensively. So I like the Eagles to cover that -2. I like the over on that 49.5. Guys, best of luck with your bets for Super Bowl 57. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!